Hi, I'm Chelsi Stratton from Chelsi Stratton Designs, and I'm here today in my mom's quilt studio to share with you more about all of my Seashore Drive quilts. Seashore Drive fabrics are shipping to stores right now, so I thought, why not take a closer look at all of my quilt patterns that go with our Seashore Drive fabrics that I made them out of, and that way you kind of get a feel of maybe if you want to make one of these patterns for yourself. So let's get started. Okay, so the first quilt that I'm sharing is my summertime quilt, and there are tiny little star blocks in the middle of the blocks, and you'll notice that I used a little bit brighter background on this one. I used the Bella 200 for this. I felt like it really made the fabrics pop. My quilter did a beautiful job quilting this, and our gingham prints are perfect for bindings, so I used the gingham for the binding. I love how bright these fabrics are. This is a beginner-friendly pattern and super simple, uses quite a bit of background, but still pops all those colors on there in the blocks. Okay, so the next quilt is called Beachfront, and I love this because it is charm square friendly and mini charm square friendly and uses just a little bit of yardage for these 9-patch blocks. I also want to mention the summertime quilt that I shared before this is fat 8th friendly, and also we will be popping up the sizes of the quilts on the video. But I love this one because I love using charm packs and I love using mini charms. So this quilt is perfect for that. And you'll just need a little bit of extra yardage. I love 9-patch blocks. This is a breeze to make, very beginner friendly, and is able to show off all of the fabrics and prints in the Seashore Drive collection. And also, just one more thing, I again used the gingham for the binding on this, and I think I used the gingham for all of the bindings on my quilts. This next pattern is Morning Walk, and it is also fat 8th friendly. One of my favorite blocks is the log cabin block, and I thought, why not put a twist on it for this quilt? So that was a lot of fun. We have a florally quilted design, and we used the tone on tone. Well, I used the tone on tone for the background for this entire quilt. It's perfect because it's a match to Bella porcelain, but it just gives a tiny bit of that design to add a little bit more texture to your quilt. I used the aqua gingham for the binding, and I kept all the blocks one color, but mixed the different prints in the blocks, which was a lot of fun to do. And I used this charcoal gingham for the sashing posts as well. And I think that's all about this quilt. Fat 8th friendly and log cabin blocks, still one of my favorite blocks to make. Okay, so the very last quilt that I'm going to be sharing is one of my favorites. It's called Magnolia. It's a bigger block quilt. I would still say confident, beginner friendly. It uses simple piecing techniques for this one. I also went ahead and used the brighter Bella 200 on this to kind of make these blocks pop a little bit more. And it is fat quarter friendly, and so you're just using one print fat quarter per block. And I just really love this one. I love the star in the middle, and I just love these flower blocks. I think they're very, very pretty. And I also used a gingham for the binding on this one, but this one is so much fun to make, and I actually am going to be making a Christmas version in this with reds and greens, but just so much fun that I made this in Seashore Drive. I really, really love this quilt. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed getting a closer look at my Seashore Drive quilts. Seashore Drive fabrics are in stores now, and if you want to purchase one of these patterns, we have them linked in the description below. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe and like this video. Thanks so much for stopping by.